We are given two first order transfer functions, h1 and h2. They are cascaded to form a second order low pass filter. We want the undamped natural frequency of the resulting second order filter. The answer to this is very straightforward. The first thing is, what is the transfer function for the cascaded system? Second, in order to find the undamped natural frequency, we want to compare the cascaded transfer function with the standard form of transfer function for the second order low pass filters. So the moment we do those two things, we are done. But there are many traps and pitfalls in taking these two simple steps. In this video, I am going to take those two simple steps while highlighting all the traps and pitfalls that a student would typically encounter. So the first thing, what is the transfer function for the cascaded system? We have the first order filter H1 and we have another filter H2 and they are cascaded, right? What is the transfer function for this cascaded system? It's H1 plus H2. I know most of you did not agree with what I just wrote. In fact, when you cascade two transfer functions like this, the net transfer function of the cascaded system is not H1 plus H2, it's H1 times H2. So we can take the product of these two functions and find the cascaded transfer function. So step 1, we are done. Step 2, we want to compare this product with the standard form. Okay, so before finding what this product is, let's go ahead and write down what the standard form is. Okay, so for a second order system, we have the transfer function to be the gain times omega naught square, where omega is the natural frequency, by s square plus 2 zeta omega naught s, where zeta is the damping ratio plus omega naught square. Agree? Okay, with this form of the transfer function for the second order system, we can solve this particular problem, that is find the undamped natural frequency. But another typical gate question is not find what the damping ratio of the resulting system is, but find what the quality factor of the resulting system is. And because of that, this is not the standard form for a second order low pass filter. First is a major trap in this question. And this is a standard transfer function for a second order differential equations, okay, or it also shows up in second order control systems. But as far as second order filters are concerned, the standard transfer function for the second order low pass filter is omega naught square by s square plus 2 omega naught by q times s plus omega naught square. Okay, so this is the standard form of the transfer function for a second order low pass filter, and we have the omega naught, which is the natural frequency, and q, which is the quality factor. Okay, so with this, now we have this in the function of s. So let's make some aesthetic changes to the question, to the functions given in the question. And because we are looking at the natural frequency, it's steady state, there is no transient response, we can substitute j omega with s. Okay, so I'm going to make those changes. So we have h1 of s is h1 of s and h2 of s is h2 of s. What all I have done is to substitute s is j omega, which is fine as far as we are looking at the natural frequency. Let's make some more minor aesthetic changes. Instead of having the omega 1 here, let's write this as omega 1, and let's write this as omega 2. Okay, some minor aesthetic changes, that's all I have done. And now let's go write down what the cascaded transfer function is, product of these two transfer functions. So that is omega 1, omega 2, which is the numerator, by the denominator. So this plus is actually plus s. So we have s square plus omega 1 plus omega 2 s plus omega 1, omega 2. Okay, from this, can you compare this cascaded transfer function and the standard transfer function and say what is omega naught here? Yeah, we have this term that is supposed to be omega naught square, right? So what does that imply? We have omega naught as square root of omega 1 omega 2. So this is the natural frequency of this resulting transfer function. As I said, another typical question that shows up in the gate is what is the quality factor of the resulting cascaded function? So can we also find out that? Yes. So this term over here is essentially omega naught by q. So we have omega 1 plus omega 2 is omega naught by q, and from this we know omega naught as root of omega 1 omega 2, and the quality factor q is omega 1 plus omega 2. Fine. So the quality factor, had the question been what is the quality factor of the resulting system? It's root of omega 1 omega 2 by omega 1 plus omega 2. So we answered the original question, then we looked at another typical question that shows up in the gate related to the question that we are given. But a key detail in the question that we have been overlooking so far is that it's a low pass filter. The resulting filter is a low pass filter, and the two first order filters are also low pass filters. What if we are given two first order high pass filters? What if we are given a combination of a low pass and a high pass filter? What is the most general form of this transfer function? So I'm going to write that down right now, and that would be k1 s square plus k2 omega naught by q s plus k3 omega naught square. Okay, so in fact this is the most general form of the second order transfer function. The general form k1 k2 k3 or either plus or minus 1 or 0. So ki's or plus or minus 1 or 0, they don't take any other values. For example, k1 is 0, k2 is 0, k3 is plus 1. We have second order low pass filter that we address in the question. Now for the commons, let me know when we will get a high pass filter, when we will get a band pass filter, when we will get a all pass filter, or when we will get a band stop filter. Let us know in the comments based on the values of k1, k2 and k3. I'll see you with another video, and good luck.